Ariel Helwani in Cardiff, Wales, following Clash at the Castle along the reigning, defending, and successful WWE SmackDown Women's Champion, the one and only Liv Morgan. Liv, congratulations. We spoke on Friday about you not being happy with your last defense at the last Premium Live event. How do you feel about this one?
I couldn't be happier. Honestly, my body feels terrible. I hate Shayna Baszler, but I respect her so much for some reason after tonight. She showed me how bad she wanted this, but she didn't want it more than me.
What's hurting right now?
Everything, honestly. My arm, she attacked my arm like I thought she would, but everything hurts. I feel like a piece of doo-doo.
Do you feel like this kind of established you as the dominant champion that you want to be viewed as?
Yeah, I feel like if anyone had any doubts before, then they definitely don't have them now.
What about this crowd?
Amazing.
It was like 62,000
So
plus.
cool.
Could you feel that? I mean, that was like a WrestleMania
That's
crowd.
literally like what we feed off of, that energy, that electricity. It felt like WrestleMania. I was so nervous before I went out, and not that I'm kind of always nervous, but it was very heightened today because it felt so important. It felt like WrestleMania.
The last couple times that we've talked, you keep saying it's still surreal. It's still surreal. Is it starting to feel normal now?
Yeah.
Like, is this kind of comfortable now, you holding the belt?
It is. It is. It's definitely settled. It's definitely sinking in. It doesn't feel like pinch me, pinch me, pinch me anymore. This is mine.
I also noticed you were emotional after the victory. Why this time emotion? I know we spoke about you being emotional after Money in the Bank. Why this time?
That was probably the hardest match of my whole entire life. Shayna hit so damn hard. She brought her A game, so I was just happy and emotional just to keep this, and also just to have the opportunity, the crowd, the electricity. It felt so monumentous that it just touched me.
Hardest of your entire career.
Yeah.
That's a big statement.
Yeah, no, it was. I prepared for this. I had training sessions with Riddle. I thought that anything she threw at me, I'd be ready for. But she also had a few tricks up her sleeve. Like I said, the hardest I've ever been hit in my whole entire life. So I'm just glad that this is still mine, and I got the job done.
Are you done now with the whole Ronda Shayna thing? Are you moving on, or are we sticking with that for a bit?
I have no idea. I have no idea what's to come, but all I know is whoever thinks they're willing to fight harder for this than me, I'm ready.
And finally, just your entire experience. I know you were here a couple of days ago, soaking it all in, just being here as champion, the signage. How would you describe this whole week in Cardiff?
This weekend was surreal. I mean, being champ has sunken in, but to have my face all over the streets of Cardiff and on the subways, and to walk around and have so many fans from all over the world come up to me and just be so happy that we're here and so happy to see me, it felt surreal. I love Cardiff. Like, the pigeons are awesome. They have so much attitude and so much spunk.
Wow.
I don't know if you had any strawberries while you were here, but
No.
they keep the stems on the strawberries, and I thought that was like insane.
Wow. I missed the pigeons and the strawberries.
Yeah, they keep the stems on. We don't do that in the States, so I thought that was
You don't
very
eat the stems though, right?
No.
Okay.
I just used it as like, I feel like I didn't get my fingers dirty.
Got it. And what's the difference between Cardiff pigeons and American pigeons?
They were brave.
Okay.
They were brave. They were just walking up to people, like, stealing their food. I was like, damn. I started feeding them, and people were mad. They're like, don't feed the pigeons. I guess it's like a thing here. Like, because I guess they have attitudes. Once you start feeding them, I don't know what happens, but they were all over me, and I was like, yeah, because, I have a farm. I love the animals.
Right.
But the locals were mad. They were like, don't feed them. And I was like, sorry. But they were fighting over, like, a cigarette butt, and I was like, no, it's toxic, you know? So I was like, I'm going to feed them, and I did it anyway.
This is the good stuff right here. The title defense, the pigeon talk is what we come for.
I love
Liv
birds.
I mean, clearly, very clearly. Congratulations, another great performance. The crowd treated you well. I didn't hear any boos. I was up top, right? Yeah, no one was mean.
No. And you know what? It's okay to be polarizing. I mean, John Cena is considered the greatest of all time, and he spent half of his career getting "Let's go Cena, Cena sucks" chants. So you know what? It's all good at the end of the day.
Great attitude. Congrats. Thank you as always. See you at the next one.
Yes, thank you.